Sky been in the music industry? I know Rema, I know Burna Boy, I know Wizkid, Thames, Davido, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, Bracketile, Don Jazzy. I even know Omale because of the Jasani situation, to be honest. But who's Sasuke? How long has he been in the music industry? So, I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, and usually I scroll on TikTok just like everybody else for a little bit before getting ready to stream. I didn't even brush my teeth, I didn't pray, I didn't shower. It's always when I forget to pray in the morning, that's when I come across some stuff, some nonsense. Like, it happened before where I woke up, I was scrolling on TikTok, and then I came across a video talking about how Sky Jackson got into some domestic situation with her boyfriend, and then she said in the police report that nothing happened, and on top of that, she's pregnant. It was a hot mess. Hearing that story, seeing what was going on, like reading the comments, everything was just a mess. And I'm very happy that, you know, when I was reading the comments, everyone was saying exactly what I was thinking. Like, bro, it's 6 in the morning. It's 7 in the morning. What do you mean Sky is pregnant? And what do you mean she hit her boy? And she's hitting while the baby is in her stuff. Like, what is happening? This morning, it was very similar. So, while I was scrolling, I came across some news. And I guess it's like, what, European news? So this started like last... Alexa, put the volume to 0%. Anyways, this has to be some type of like European African news because this news came up like last night from my time zone. It was what was it? Daytime for them. For me, it was last night? Yes, last night. Okay, so I see on my For You page that an artist is beefing with Fally. The Fally Ipupa. And the reason why I'm so confused is because Fally don't be beefing with no one. And I mean, he has not ever had beef with anyone. It's usually the other way around. Does he ever beef with people? No, I've never heard of it. So, like I'm saying, the beef, like, I'm so confused. This artist is beefing with him, not the other way around. And like I said, this is fresh news. So if you don't know who Fally Ipupa is, he is a Congolese artist that has been in the music industry since the 90s. He started off by dancing and singing for Koffi Olomide, and Koffi Olomide is actually another artist that is a legend. You can't deny that. Koffi is a legend. Okay? Then in the 2000s, Fally Ipupa went solo, and he's been making himself more and more popular, more and more relevant since then. For decades. Okay? So now, the artist, the gentleman that is beefing with Fally Ipupa, not even with him, to him, is this artist by the name of Asake. Asake? If you don't know who Asake is, me neither. I couldn't tell you. I have never heard of anything pertaining to this man until this morning. 7 o'clock this morning, to be exact. Right now, it just hit 11 o'clock in the morning. So please forgive me, guys. As I am speaking, I am getting to know this man. I searched and searched for the video itself that displays this guy explaining his issue with Fally, but I couldn't find it. So here's the best that I got for you. Here's the TikTok that I saw this morning. We're gonna look at it together. I just saw the title, and I saw the word. Look, I'm looking. It says feud. So I'm thinking, okay, so the girls are fighting. I don't know what's going on.
So Mr. Asake, the Nigerian musician, did a media appearance saying that he contacted Fally Ipupa, the Congolese talented, handsome singer dancer. Fally
You see how she's talking about Fally? Girl, it sounds like you already picked your side.
Ipupa to do a collab or a featuring, whatever it's called. And then Fally Ipupa went ahead and put a tag on the price and said it was 50K. So
Okay.
Ashake now feels offended. He feels
Why?
offended because he feels that Fally shouldn't charge him anything or shouldn't charge him that much to do a featuring together.
Why?
That he was only trying to help Fally to blow.
Are you serious? The audacity! You know what? Nigerian artists, that's all I needed to hear. Nigerian artists. I talked about my lovely Nigerians before in a previous stream. I already talked about y'all. I said that a number of you have this problem where you move like you're superior compared to your counterparts, superior compared to African people, superior in general. And I told you guys, the reason why you are at the relevance that you are at currently is simply because you speak English. That's it. There's nothing more to it. It's simply because you speak English. So Beyonce did music with you. Some other American artists talked. I think Chris Brown did something with Davido. Like, that's why you guys are becoming more mainstream. It's simply because of English. Chloe Bailey is comfortably gallivanting in these Nigerian streets with Burna Boy because Burna Boy speaks English. That's all I needed to hear. Nigerian artist. So he's a Nigerian. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in it. First of all, Ashake just came out like yesterday.
What?
Yeah. I know he's a big
So maybe that's why. So this is maybe why I don't know who Asake is, because he came out yesterday. I'm not really trying to look into like the whole two-piece thing. That's all I needed to hear. Mama, thank you very much, and you look lovely in that apparel. But that's all I needed to hear. So are you kidding me? I want to say this though. This is obviously coming from someone else, so I am going to play it safe and say that this is allegedly because I want to hear it from Ashake's mouth. That's what I want. But until then, it's allegedly. So, Papa Ashake, if this is true, you are dead wrong. This is like preaching to Noah about the flood. What do you mean help Fally with his career? What do you mean put Fally on the map? The Fally? Fally Ipupa. This is the wrong person to be beefing with Fally. This is like Bebe DJ talking to DJ Arafat. For my Americans, this is like Coco Jones talking to Beyonce like this. Okay? Coco Jones is beautiful and she's extremely talented. We know her from Let It Shine. We love her. We know her. We acknowledge her. But she knows her mark. She knows her mark in the music industry, and she knows the bigger mark that Beyonce has put in the music industry for decades. Once again, for my Americans, this is like Kanye West talking to Tupac. Do you see how odd that sounds? This is what happens when you do not humble yourself. You're going to have people like myself that are going to look at you crazy and ask you what your relevance is in the music industry. You should have just done the damn song with Fally. I don't understand how it is offensive to be charged 50K for a feature, and this guy's reasoning for being offended is so... As I'm looking into this story, I am really sitting here thinking to myself, who does this guy think he is? This situation is so unique. I have never heard of something like this before. Does he not understand how features work? This is business. Features put people on the map. Features make people more famous. For example, and this is true, I did not know who Aya Nakamura was until she got featured on a song by Naza. Moi je vérifie. That song. I didn't know who Teki was until he started collaborating with Daju. Olivia, the American singer. I don't even know her last name. Olivia, the American singer. I had no clue who she was until she did a song with Fally. Fally's song that she was featured on. And she's an American artist. But I didn't know who she was. And to be even more honest with you, I even forgot about her until I saw season 1 of Love and Hip Hop New York. I saw her, she introduced herself, and I was like, oh my God, that is the same woman that did that one song with Fally. It sounds backwards, once again, because we know that Americans are the most popular when it comes to music, right? But for me, I did not know who Olivia was until she did that song with Fally. So this is to say that I would probably end up knowing who this guy was if he just did the damn song with Fally. Because once again, this is business. Business that could have made the both of you more famous. But in this case, especially you. Now you are infamous because of Fally. You see how talking about Fally, doing a whole, what was it, an interview? Doing a whole interview talking about Fally Ipupa made you more famous? It would have been in a good way for you to be famous if you would have just done the song. It's business. The best songs are done with features. I'm not in the music industry, yet I understand this. I would have paid that 50K while knowing that this song could make me even more famous, especially amongst people that don't even listen to Afro beats like that. Does he even do Afro beats? You see how I don't know? I don't know what he does. How long has this guy been in the music industry? I know Rema, I know Burna Boy, I know Wizkid, Thames, Davido, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, Bracketile, Don Jazzy. I even know Omale because of the Jasani situation, to be honest. But who's Sasuke? How long has he been in the music industry? Hold on. Oh, how do you spell his name? She said Asake. 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 Okay, so I spelled it wrong. Asake. Okay, and how long has he been in the music industry? 2018 up till now? I can't make this up. 2018 till present. That's how long he's been in the music industry. And he's talking to Fally crazy. He's talking about Fally crazy. Like Fally's irrelevant. And Fally's been doing this since the 90s. And this is him? Okay, hold on. Asake. How old is this man? 30 years old. 1995. So 1995. So you were basically a toddler when Fally had already made his mark in a way in the music industry. When he was with Kofi, when people were starting to get to know Fally, you were a child. This is not real.